with another video, and today we are doing the superhero series. This is the Hulk. He's probably the fattest quarterback ever.
No, nice shot.
I'm just checking my roster. My wide receiver is good. Our best wide receiver, another crappy. Take it back. My player. Goals.
Ever see somebody grapple over there? I can't tell if I did or not. Is that?
One Super Bowl win. Okay. That shouldn't be hard at all. Take me a year. Let's start off with some training. See how good this Hulk is. Just saying, I made the Hulk a scrambler, so his throwing is going to be.
Alright, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in, we've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we gotta execute to win.
His shoulder pads are so big and everything. I made everything on him like the biggest I could. So he's like the biggest player on the team. I'm throwing in the triple coverage.
Come on, let's go! What? 90!
PA rollout. Okay. That shouldn't be hard. Find your man open. Boom. Hit him.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
See, a pass. That's. Oh, wow, this is not really my fault.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Oh,
Here we go! What? 90! What? 90!
yeah. Oh, I'll be good. Find an open receiver like that. Finally! I want to retry this. Holy crap. Retry.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Oh, why'd I throw that? Jim. Oh,
Here we go! What? 90! What? 90!
and somehow he's gonna get in front of him.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
That's a catch. Oh, thank you. I actually stand a chance.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
Wide. Bam. That's better. I wanted either silver or gold. Hop me into this game, go pum pum pum. Pay me. Grand back.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Here we go. First game for the Hulk against the Green Bay Packers rivals, the Bears. Let's see if the Hulk will be able to do better than Aaron Rodgers. It's our first game in the actual season. We're gonna see whose team is better. They probably stand better.
The oldest rivalry in the NFL.
Here we go. We get ball first. Okay, let's go. Not really. I'm not gonna score. Since we can roll out a lot, I'm thinking about doing that.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to act.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and he's able to get it back
How is
to
that
the 41.
picked off? I'm dead serious. How is that picked off?
The Packers making their way out. As we look back to last year, I don't know that anybody foresaw how things would play out. Heavy favorites in the NFC North, but the injury to Aaron Rodgers that cost him more than half the season, ultimately too much to overcome.
And when you think about how Green Bay has played over the last 10 years, there's been a lot of sameness to them, and that's been good. Continuity, offense, defense, coaching staff. But a lot of changes in the offseason for Green Bay, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You'll see a severe shakeup there. But the best thing for them, Aaron Rodgers, still in the Green Bay uniform. 16 games from Aaron Rodgers always makes Green Bay a contender for a Super Bowl crown.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. That's caught inside the 20. He takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers have taken the early lead. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
He bounced back off of that. Oh, please. Okay. I'm fine doing a run play. I'm gonna audible.
Let's go! What? 90! What? 90!
Actually, about to audible this.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's not even my fault.
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
One hand.
Inside by Adams. So 1 quarter in the books here on our first Sunday night telecast of
passes.
the year. It's the Packers on top early. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Khalil Mack.
Yes,
able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will find the open man as Jamon Moore. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a pickup of 13, but there's...
Are you kidding me?
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They're just shutting him off there. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And to see me about the ball was.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Nursing from Chicago. I don't care about my team.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
That's wide. That's
and a 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things could...
Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket and wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did.
To throw now in his own end zone. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they are going to take over right. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return here will go to the... The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. All right. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
I thought that was...
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
They'll look to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Khalil Mack in there to get him for his... They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes. Now the Packers get set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters.
And now here's another interception. Deion Bush with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. What?